Romans 6 verse 12, and it says, "Thus say the Lord, do not let sin control the way you live. Do not give in to sinful desire. Do not let any part of your body become an instrument of evil to serve sin. Instead, give yourself completely to God. For you were dead, but now you have new life. So use your whole body as an instrument to do what is right for the glory of God. Sin is no longer your master, for you no longer live under the requirement of the law. Instead, you live under the freedom of God's grace." Well then, since God's grace has set us free from the law, does that mean we can go on sinning? Of course not. Don't you realize that you become the slave of whatever you choose to obey? You can be a slave to sin, which leads to death, or you can choose to obey God, which leads to righteous living. Mighty God. Thank God, once you were a slave of sin, but now you wholeheartedly obey the teaching we have given you. Now you are free from your slavery in sin, and you have become slave to righteous living. Here endeth the words of God. Amen. Tonight the message is we become slave for our wants, or we become slave for our desire. As I sit and I pondered and prayed, desire is what one's want to have or longing to have. But as he showed me, it's not really individual anymore. The whole world now, if you look on the news. And when he showed me that, I said, I pray for strength to bring this message tonight. Because when you look at the news, and when you listen to the news, what is going on in the news, it's all start from wants, the desire of a man's heart. Sin has reached the entire world where a man now goes after his desire of his heart. And when a man go after the desire of his heart, mighty God of Daniel, sin creeps in. Good morning, Minister Avro. Thank you for joining. Yahweh bless you. Let me just recap for Minister Avro. We become slave for our wants or desire. And if I should scale down now from one person is, whatever you desire, you become slave to it. You see, most of us, we go to the store and we desire and see and want stuff. And we run up our credit card, and now we become a slave to the credit card because we have to pay back the credit card. The other day, I said I did not want to be a slave to the clock. And he prayed, I prayed about it, and you got the message. He came back and he said, start doing the gifts that I have given you. So everyone should start their business and not be a slave to the clock. Now, man's desire of their heart is getting them into some deep trouble in this time in the world. We all see the news on Mr. Sean Combs, the desire of his heart. And these are big, wealthy men that have shady desire and carry out their desire, and desire bring sin. I'm going to use us as small fries because we're not as high as them. But we still have desire. Mighty God of Daniel. We still have wants. But Father sent me tonight to remind you, mighty God of Daniel, that there is something greater than your desire and your wants that you should strive for in this world.